You may go.
So, when we all think of Legos, we think of these, just plastic bricks. But from the start, it wasn't like that. It began when Ole Kirk Christiansen was let go from his carpentry job in 1932. He didn't have much money after that, and so to support his kids, he, during Christmas and during their birthdays, he made them wooden toys, like these. His kids liked them so much, he decided to try to make money off of it and sell them to people. For the first few years, it was tough, and usually he just traded the toys for food instead of money. This was in Denmark, and so he didn't have very much space to do stuff. He chose the word Lego because in Danish it means play well. He started growing his business, and by 1939 he had 10 employees. He didn't think it would ever become a multi-billion-dollar company that it is today, but he never got to see that. Him and his son worked very close together during these times. In 1942, his wooden toy factory burned to the ground, and he almost decided to stop it, but he thought he could rebound from this and get better. In 1948, he had 50 employees, so just in 9 years, he grew a lot. In 1949, the first Lego was made, but it looked like this. It couldn't stick together like it can now, so you couldn't build something like this without this piece falling down. It wasn't until 1959, I think, that they had the interlocking stud. In 1958, Ole died, and his son Gottfried took control of the company. That was the same year that this came to be, and so you never got to see the Lego company for what it really was. In 1962, the wooden toy warehouse burned down again, and so it was kind of funny. But he decided to stop making wooden toys altogether. In 1979, Gottfried got old and tired of working for Lego, and so he made his son Cagiel president of Lego. He was the third generation of Christensen. In 1980, according to a survey, 70% of all houses in the Western Hemisphere had Legos. In 1983, he had 3,800 employees all across the world. Just 2 years later, he had 5,000. And so this is when he was growing more. In 1995, Gottfried Kirk died, and he was the second generation. Legos today. The current CEO is Jordan Vig Knudstorp. He has been the CEO since 2004, and he looks kind of weird, but he's expanded the Legos, and he's come up with plans, 3-year plans mostly. Today, Lego's in 30 different countries throughout the world. Their business plan, I'm not going to go over it because you've probably read it. But I'm going to go down to the values. Quality is the last one. Quality has been one of the big things since the very start of it. One day, Gottfried, this was in the 1940s, I think, Gottfried said he went to his dad and he said that he made the company a lot of money. He saved it. And so he said, "How did you do that?" Well, he put 2 coats of paint on all the wooden things instead of 3. And he didn't like that, and so he made his son go all through the night and repaint all the ducks one more time. And then this taught him quality. Lego robots. In 1998, the first Lego robot was developed. It was called Lego Mindstorm, and it was able to be developed with lights and sensors so that it can move on its own. So you could program it to when it passes a black line, it would turn around or do a 360. There are competitions everywhere for all ages in Lego robots. And the goal of when they made Lego robots was to combine art, engineering, math, science, and fun. But This is totally different from Legos. It's not building, it's more programming. So some people still like the original Legos way more than this. Some people only like this than the actual Lego. Now random facts. There are not over 915 million ways to combine 8 of these. So just 8 of these, 915 million ways. On average, there are 62 Lego bricks per person on the Earth. There's been about 4 billion minifigures produced, which technically makes it the world's biggest population group. In Billund, 35,000 bricks are made of Minna. Billund is their main factory. The accuracy of the molding process makes only 18 bricks out of every 1 million not reach the quality standard. And they're only off by maybe a fraction of a millimeter. So they still have the quality in their work. That's my